Okay, hi, my name is Nur Shafika Salwa.
Hi, my name is Nurul Hazika.
And hi, my name is Maisara Marha.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone.
Hi Shafika. Hi Shafika.
Today we are going to discuss about important topic. A very important topic under the theme health, which is mental health among student. Mental health among university student. Okay, I am Shafika and this is Zika and this is Marha. Okay, we believe that this topic is extremely relevant because mental health is global issue in university. We know many teenagers have their mental health problem. So before we start, let we understand what is mental health actually means. Okay, mental health refer to our emotion, psychologies, and social well-being. It affect how we think, how we feel, and how we think, how we feel in daily life. It also influence how we handle stress, relate to others, make the decision. Okay. In my opinion, mental health it is just important as psychical health. Unfortunately, many people still not prioritize their mental health because they think mental health is not important in our life. For me, mental health is important in our life because it affect at our daily life, our academic, it is about our life lah. For example, in our academic, we know in university have many pressure of lecturer, many assignment, so that can impact in mental health student. So in daily life also is in their how they talk with other friend, how this is important for their mental health. So Zika, I want to ask you, do you think mental health in among student university is important in our life?
Okay, thanks Shafika. I believe mental health is become more serious. University students face multiple pressure simultaneously. Okay, so firstly, academic demands are very high. So students must complete assignments, attend lectures, prepare presentation, and sit for exams. Sometimes several deadlines fall in the same week. For example, that week have two assignment to send to lecturer. So some people have feel very stressed. And that lah. So secondly, students are expect to be active in extracurriculum activities to strengthen their resume macam tu. So some even take leadership positions which increase responsibility. And thirdly, financial pressure adds another layer of stress. When all these factors combine, students may feel emotionally exhausted. Marha, do you think students face differently types of pressure compared to our generation before?
Okay, thank you Hazika. Yes, I strongly agree with you. I think student today faces so many problems, such as face digital era pressure, which previous generations did not experience at the same level. Social media creates constant exposure to other people's success, Also, students sees peers getting internship, awards, scholarship, and also traveling abroad lah. This continuous exposure creates comparison culture. Even if a student is doing well, they may still feel like they are not enough when they always comparing themselves to other people's.
Okay. Collaboration become harmful when by the way, thank you Marha. Cooperation for me, cooperation become harmful when it affects self-worth. During university years, students are still forming their identity. They are figuring out their strengths, interests, and future goals. So when they compare themselves, for example, in dialogues, I am not good enough. Everyone is ahead to me. I am a failure. So that dialogue can make them anxiety and not good for their mental health. And it also can make them lose their self-confidence. However, I would like to change this idea slightly. Is social media always negative, right? So, or does it depends on how we use it? So, Zika, what do you think about it?
Okay, Shafika. I think the social media is not entirely negative, but it can spread awareness about mental health. Many influencers and organizations share motivational content and coping strategies. Okay, so the real problem is how we consume content. If we mindlessly scroll and compare it, becomes harmful. But if we use intentionally and positively, it can be beneficial. So, Marha, besides social media, do you think academic culture is self-contributes to mental health problems?
Okay, thank you, Hazika. Yes, in my opinion, academic culture can be highly competitively. In some course, students compete to for being a top grades and scholarship or limited job opportunities. This competitive environment can create fear or a failure lah for that student. Student may feel like they that one who get a bad results, so it can be bad for their future. In addition, uh, perfectionism is a common. Some students believe they must always perform at their best, and any mistake feel like a disaster, and they feel like if they was wrong, they feel it may broke their whole life. So, Shafika, do you think some stress is necessary for other student?
Yes. And by the way, thank you, Marha. Yes, I believe moderate stress can improve their performance. It keeps students alert and motivated. But this issue serious when stress become chronic. Chronic stress affect in their sleep pattern, appetite, and emotional stability. It may lead to make them burn out. For example, then and lose their self-confidence, anxiety, and burnout is not just feeling tired, but emotional exhaustion combined with reduced motivation. Okay. Burnout also can make student cannot focus on their life, because burnout is negative thing in our life, right? Okay. So, Sika, what early warning signs that students should pay attention to?
Okay, thanks, Shafika. Some early warning signs include is losing interest in activities they used to enjoy. Second, difficulty concentrating. And thirdly, feeling hopeless or easily irritated. So, students sometimes ignore the signboards, uh, these signs because they think it is normal university stress, and it also not normal. But some problems have a big problems, and the students take easy for the problems. Okay, so Marha, what role does financial stress play in worsening these symptoms?
In my opinion, financial stress can intensively emotional pressure. This is because students who work part-time may sacrifice sleep and study time because they waste their time to working and not studying. So if they working, they don't have time to study, and if exam, they will maybe failure and get not good score. So if they worry about paying rent, um, or buying food, their mind is constantly anxious because they are always feel like if I don't work, how can I pay all of these things, all of this what I want. Financial insecurity also creates a social pressure because students may feel embarrassed if they cannot afford certain activities. Uh, so Shafika, what is structural changes can university implement?
Okay, thank you, Marha. For me, university must create supportive environment. For example, counseling service should be more strengthen your cause. Next, workshop on stress management, time management, and financial planning should be organized regularly. Lecturer can also play a role, being flexible when student communicate their struggle. For example, lecturer can hear their student problem, so that can help student more better, and that also can take care of their mental health, and not not so their student not burn out of their problem. Okay. However, intensive support alone is not enough. So, lecturer can also give some help and be more patient with their student. Okay. Sika, what about personal responsibility?
Okay, students must develop coping skills. For example, time management, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep are basic but powerful strategies. So, practicing mindfulness or journaling can also reduce anxiety. Most importantly, students or students must stop burnout, full burnout. So, being constantly busy does not mean being productive. So, Marha, how important are friends and family in recovery?
Okay, thank you Azika. In my opinion, support system are extremely important in our student life. Sometimes students only need someone to listen about their problem without judgment. So if they have supportive, they will feel like um, everyone not judging them. Also, family support can reduce academic pressure if parents always focus on emotional well-being instead of only focusing for their children grades. So this can make their child feel um, more focused in their studying because they feel like their parents still um, take care of their emotional. Also, healthy friendship can create a safe places for sharing struggles lah. Because um, we are friends, we can do everything together, and we can do everything with our friends supportive. Okay, so Shafiqah, before we conclude, what is your final reflection?
Okay, before we conclude, my final reflection is after our discussion, it is clear that mental health among university student is important in our life, and by multiple interconnected factor: academic pressure, social compression, financial stress, and lifestyle habits. So the solution of that is university must provide support. For example, I thought about counselling course. They can strengthen their counselling course to make students come their course to share their problem to counselling lecturer, so that they can help students more better and help them to improve their problem or any solution in at their problem lah. Okay. So secondly is family must offer understanding. We know if we be family, we must be understanding in our family lah. For example, if my daughter have a problem, so I will offer myself to hear their problem, so that I can know what their problem, if she sad or not, she okay or not. That's thirdly is a friend must show empathy. If we be a good friend, we must offer to hear their problems, because friend also family in our life, right? Yeah. And then student must practice self-care. For example, if we student, we must have a good plan in daily life. So we can be stressed if we have a good plan in our life. For example, how to manage time, how to manage money, how to manage food, and every so that can help student be more better, be more improve in our life. Okay. Zika, how about you about mental health?
Okay. Thank you, Shafiqah. And I think we are at the end of the podcast. So I have a conclusion. Some conclusion. Is it feeling stress is normal, but suffering in silence is not. It is okay to seek help. So it's mean stress is normal, but is it not normal when we feel very stressed and we cannot talk to everyone. So the problems can make someone keep in themselves. So can make some people to
More better.
to
More better.
yes.
Okay, that's right.
Okay. Next, Marha, what is the conclusion of you?
Thank you for the conclusion, Hazika. Also, in my conclusion, supports and awareness can create a healthier university environment for everyone. This is like Shafika and Hazika talked before. Supports from the university, the parents, the friends are very important because they can help people or student to reduce their stress. Like family not only thinking about their children grades, but always give a supportive to their children, so their children can be more focused to their learning. Also, like Shafika said, the university can help student, like don't give more pressure to the student. Also, the lecturer or teachers don't give too much pressure to their students, so their student can do their work or assignment more perfectly. Also, the counseling can help student to be more patient and help student to reduce their problem in their studying. Like I said, support and awareness can create a healthy university environment for everyone. So, what is your conclusion, Shafika?
Okay, so in my conclusion, from Maha and Zika, we know that mental health is important in our lives. So, if we don't have a good mental health in our life, we cannot be focused in our life. Okay. For mental health, we need support from friends, family, teacher, and others. So, if you have a good mental health, you will be okay and be better in our academic. In our topic, for example, at university, right? So, university, you will focus on in your study. Okay. That's all for my conclusion.
Okay, so I want to add more. Okay, I agree with conclusion that Marha and Shafika, and I think the mental health ni all of each must be prepare, so they can avoid the mental health problems. So, Marhab?
Okay, my last conclusion is in my opinion, creating a healthy university environment requires cooperation for everyone. Students must practice self-care and manage their student wisely. Friends and family should provide emotional support without judgment, like I said before this, and also Pika and Zika said before. Also, most importantly, we must normalize conversation about a mental health, so we can reduce ourselves from being more stressed. When we talk openly, we can reduce stigma and make it more easier for other people to seek help. Okay, let us remember that success is not only measured by grades or achievement, but also by our ability to stay mentally and emotionally keep healthy.
Okay. From that our podcast, thank you, Marha and Zika, for our podcast. Okay. Thank you for listening for our podcast. We hope this discussion encourage you to prioritize mental health and support those around you. See you next time. Thank you.